Hey, welcome to GVIBEZ. It's your girl G9 in the building. I have my girl here. Her name is India. How you doing, India?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fine. Let me tell you this. We had to start this back over again.
Second time,
This is the second time. It's a cold 10 man down situation. And when y'all hear me say that, I say that because it was a situation. But now we're not. We're in here. Yeah. I got her back in here. Like, a lot of people wouldn't come back like, girl, you did the interview and it messed up. The audio messed up. That's on you. But I appreciate you, India. On camera, I want to tell you I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anytime. India is really dope. I'm going to tell you something about her. When I say I cling with Sagittarius, it's so much because I'll never forget the day she came and we had to go all around the world for a SIM card. Like who goes all around?
And I'm just sitting there like, okay, whatever, I'm down to ride.
She rolled with me. We went for an hour. We went and got a SIM card. We went to every Walgreens, CVS's. She was shopping for stuff.
We really went everywhere. I was getting snacks.
Like, she did not know me enough to be in my car and sit there and go to all the places. But you went all the places.
I'm a rider.
You a rider?
I'm a rider.
I swear to God, Sagittarius be riders, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I have a Sagittarius. I got a god baby. The god baby mom is a Sagittarius. She really cool. Mm-hmm. Anyway, people won't know because y'all observers to me. Very much so. You have to, like, analyze a couple of things before y'all let us in. But I just appreciate you.
Shoot. You know, I might hit you with my arch. That's what we are, the archers. That's why we observe everything. Oh. You ever paid attention to what a Sagittarius is? I think they're called like mentors or something like that. It's half man, half horse. And we have the arrow in our hand.
So you taught me something today because I damn sure didn't know that. And I'm all into signs.
I'm an archer. So I'm paying attention before I make my
your moves.
Final move. Mm-hmm. If you moving, I gotta make sure that my shit hit you.
Man. Okay. You know what I was thinking to myself when I was talking to someone about Sagittarius is, I said one thing I can say about them is that they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
They don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. I don't really know too many that fuck with people that they don't fuck with.
Yeah, and it's hard for me to fuck with you if I used to fuck with you. Mm-hmm. You did some weird shit to me.
Oh, yeah, I'm
always going to be like, you're a weirdo. I've lost like so many friends. I don't even want to say that they were friends. Just people just doing
weird stuff,
retarded stuff, and it's just like I don't have room for any of that in my life. Mm-hmm. I am always gonna be honest with you, so I expect that to be the same way. I'm always gonna try to be a stand-up character to my friends, so I expect them to be the same way. I expect for you to treat me the same with the same gratitude and the same way that I treat you. I expect it to come out the same way. Like, if it don't, I'll just be like, what? Why would you do that to me?
Like, I didn't do anything. You know, for me, my thing is integrity is really something like when you do things that's like.
A lot of people don't have that. Mm-mm. They don't have a moral compass.
Yeah, and I remember back in the day when friendships used to last long because they like really your friend. Mm-hmm. Like now it's like bitches is gonna scam you. Yeah. Like, and they will be around you to do some other shit.
Your man, like, you know, and just act like they. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, or be like, why you care? Like it's savage life out here.
Like people are living on. It's literally like, what is it, flight or fight mode? And everybody's just is in fight mode and like flight mode, you know? It's like mode. A dog world, and I don't know if I'm explaining it right. I'm probably explaining this all wrong. But it's not, nobody's living off of, so people are living off of survival. People are raised off survival now. Yeah. But they're not raised off of love. So nobody's living in love and walking in love. That's what it is. It's just I'm surviving. So I'm trying to survive, and I'm trying to,
that makes a lot of sense because a lot of young people these days, you see that the way that they love, the way that they treat people is not love. Like, you know how when we were growing up, our grandmas gave us unconditional love, the way they treated us, the way they, when we was at night, put the covers over us, make sure we was warm, tuck us in.
Read stories.
Like, yes.
Grandmas is the same age as us now.
Yeah, so it's like they growing up with the great grandkids and the
kids are growing up with the parents. That's what it is.
And I see a lot of young girls. I'm not even gonna hate on y'all. Have y'all kids.
More power to y'all.
Yeah, go ahead. But I see a lot of young girls out there just trying to have babies early, trying to do all these things early. Like, you are not. It's not a rush. It's not a rush to live your life first. I'm going to tell all the girls out there, live your life first. And I know we started this episode like this, but it just went there.
Yeah.
But live your life first, because I remember when I was 20 and didn't know what I wanted to do. And I was with a guy and I got pregnant before. And it was, a long story short, it was a situation where I had to let that go and let God. But I always said to myself, I said, damn, I don't want to regret it when I get older and all the stuff. And now that I'm trying to have a baby, I'll be like, damn, I should have. But I was just in so much fucked up situation. Yeah. I could not have done that.
You would have raised that baby in a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
It would have been raised on love. It would have been raised on survival.
Yeah.
You would have been trying to survive.
Yeah.
Take care of that baby.
And everybody, right. Everybody always say, you will make it. And that is so true. But the mindset I have now compared to then is totally different. I would rather, the mindset I have now, I feel like I'm emotionally ready for a child, physically ready for a child, and all of that, if that makes sense.
I think that people say, I don't like when people be like, oh, you'll be ready and stuff like that, like you'll make it, and then it's about like being strong and stuff for the kid. We shouldn't have to be like that. The kids should not have to see the hardship. It shouldn't be struggle. It shouldn't be this baby came into this world, now I'm struggling their whole life.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you knew that you had a choice to either struggle with this child or wait to give this child the life that they need.
Yeah.
Because if you struggle with the child is just going to think struggle is all that it is. They're going to be raised on that. They're going to feel that. A lot of children know at a young age, oh, like my parents can't afford this and stuff like that. And it's like, they shouldn't even know that.
Like, and it makes you it makes you feel some way about some of the kids growing up. Even as my mom had me at 15, which in the 80s probably was a lot of girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was big back then to be pregnant at 15, 16, but not saying making it a big thing now. I'm just saying. I hear what my mama say. She's like, I wish, she said she don't regret us at all, but she wish she would have figured out what she wanted in life before she had kids, because she realized how important it is to instill that in your kids.
Yeah.
It is so important. I had this conversation with my mom because, you know, now we could talk to each other compared to back then, because you don't listen to nothing when you're 20. Yeah. I didn't listen to shit. I was trying to run away, do shit. Not run away, but run away and do shit I'm not supposed to do.
Try to be grown.
Trying to be grown. You want to be grown so bad, girls? Kids, stay with your mama and your daddy until you got the money to move out. Don't be moving out at 22 with no dude or by yourself and thinking you can make it. Like, try to make it at home with your mom until you know how to make it. And parents, stop kicking your kids out at 18 thinking they know. Yeah, their brain is not ready for that. And I especially hate when parents kick kids out knowing that they didn't instill nothing in them to be out there on their own.
Exactly, because they didn't have that. Because it happened to you.
Yeah.
You don't have to have the same cycle. Like, you know that unless you are setting your child up to be out in the real world at 18, they can't even buy alcohol. They cannot rent a car.
Until you're 25.
They cannot rent a car. So how? How do you think that they're able to do these adult things if they can't even rent a car? Yeah. Like, they can't go do adult things. They can't buy alcohol. They're not really an adult in this world just because they're 18. Like, they can go to jail.
Yeah, I think that it's a lot of growing up to do in this world. And I feel like, what are they calling us, the Gen Z? I mean, they are the Gen Z.
Gen Z. We're millennials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the millennials. Millennials?
Millennials. I sound like my mama. My mama can't talk.
Man, I can't either.
But my mama says millenniums or something like that.
I'm going to just say the older folks figured it out, kind of, but we haven't figured it out all the way.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, we're still trying to, we're trying to figure out. We tried to, I feel like Gen Z was just like,
we finna do it.
Yeah, we finna do it. Y'all thought y'all knew what the fuck y'all wanted to do, and it's not happening. And it's just a generation of a whole bunch of kids that was raised off of survival.
Yeah. And you see how social media has turned in. It's all about that now. It's like, who's doing better.
Yeah.
Who's doing this. Like,
and
it's
all
not
a facade.
Yeah.
Because most of them people be living in their cars, begging people for money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's deep.
It's deep. We won't go there, though.
We won't go there, though. Back to the show. We gave y'all... this was our thoughts in 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, in a couple seconds. What else will we give you guys?
What else do you want? Anyway, but you guys, I brought India to the show because she is a great cook. Because I ate her food the last time. Y'all see me turn it up on the previous show. But I mean, I'm going to put that clip up again. But everybody was like, you was fucking the food up. I don't because...
That's because they don't know. If they knew better, they would. Y'all better come and get y'all some of these.
A chicken salad.
It's some good food.
Man, no, her food was really jamming. I told my mama, she was like, okay, well, what we gonna do? Where we pulling up to? Because my mama love to eat. She like to have her food at bingo wherever it is, exclusive food. So people can ask her, sorry, my mom busting you out. So people can ask her, where she get her food from? She ghetto. She stupid. She be like, oh, I got this from India. Y'all know India.
Okay, she funny. I love bingo.
Yeah, girl, she there.
Bingo.
She there.
She there right now?
Mm-hmm. Every night. She got a job, so she been going to work, y'all, lately. But she been there.
She said, that's funny, because when I have a friend, his mom used to go to bingo all the time. Like, I don't know which one she went to, but my homeboy Cameron, Christine stayed at bingo. If Christine was still living to this day, she would be at bingo.
Where did Christine grow? Christine, was she a bigger lady?
Yeah.
She
died last year.
Oh, last year. Well, no, that's not the person I'm thinking.
Yeah, she died last year.
Oh, sorry.
Around this time last year, either October or November, but she passed last year, and she stayed at bingo. Like, everybody knew her.
Yeah.
From bingo, like
bingo people. Hi, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I be telling my homegirl Jade I'm gonna take her to bingo because she be playing on her phone.
Oh, well,
she'll get
good. She'll get good and be on it. My mama been playing for years, and I still can't even. I don't like to go in there and do no damn bingo stuff.
Yeah, it'd be too many people in there.
Yeah, for one.
And they're just too.
They're advanced.
Yeah. That's the exact word. And it's like, how do y'all got 10 cards? Y'all got all these dots. My mama used to play.
You having the trolls out and stuff?
Yes. My mama used to play. I wonder if my mom still got her bag. Like, you know, they have like the bag with they markers and stuff in it.
Oh my God, girl. And she be like, this the bingo dabber. I'm used to this. This the bingo dabber. I be like, girl, you are extra. I don't got time. We go to bingo. She be like, don't come to bingo. You don't know what you're doing. This the time I want to win. Like, you can't come in there if she want to win.
My mom used to go. She don't go no more. Like, I wonder if she missed going to bingo. But she definitely had that bingo bag, like, with her dabbers and stuff like that. And it's just like, bruh, get a life. This game cannot be this fun.
It ain't.
We played it at school. We wasn't gambling.
Right.
We played it at school. Y'all want to gamble? They really be. It'd be like 20 cards in front of them, and it's just like, how are you seeing all of those numbers? Like, how are you
seeing them?
I know they are.
They are seeing them. But no, India's here because she is a great cook. I met her at the Cocoa Awards. Shout out to the Cocoa Awards Scoop. And Melly Man. Oh, I'm Millie. I always call her Miss Millie, period.
Melts by Millie.
Shout out to her. I met the whole crew here that just seen Millie last week, and now it's India. I want to introduce you guys to her because a lot of times we don't be giving all the cooks their props that be just coming up, and I feel like I'm glad that the Cocoa Awards, which if anybody don't know about the Cocoa Awards, it's a show, not a show. You want to talk about the Cocoa Awards where I met you at from the Cocoa Awards?
It's for us by us. Mm-hmm. Basically, it's
award show.
It's an award show that gives people their flowers from the community for if you are somebody that is a philanthropist, if you have a podcast, like if you're doing anything that
positive in LA,
and they want to recognize you from our community to you, like, and then they give you your flowers. They let you go up there and get a chance to say what you need to say. I got an award for outstanding culinary arts because they recognize that
the flavor is here. I love the flavor in the ear. Every time she say the flavor in the ear, I always flavor is here. I love that, and I played that song the other day. I said this remind me of India now. Now I can't get the flavor in your ear.
I told you I'm gonna make that my theme song.
Yeah, you should. The flavor in the new flavor in your ear. Hey, you gotta bounce it, man. New flavor in your ear. I can get new flavor in your ear. Got that new flavor. Yeah, so she brings the sauce. Tell them why you bring the sauce though. She on the phone, y'all.
I'm sorry. I'm conducting business. It's not leisure.
I'm gonna cut this part out for you.
You said about my.
Why do you bring the sauce? What makes you bring the sauce? I said she got too much sauce. What makes you have the sauce? She brings the flavor.
Because
seasoned salt is not just flavor.
Seasoned salt is not in my flavor. It ain't even in my repertoire.
Oh, well, check what it is.
It ain't even in my cabinet. I don't even know when the last time I used some Lawry's.
So what do you use?
I generally make my own seasonings. I make my own garlic butter, but I use a lot of like powders, like garlic powder, onion powder. I use celery powder. I have a food dehydrator, so I'll make a lot of them. I'll dehydrate the vegetables and go ahead and put it in there. I use a lot of bell peppers. I don't use too much like the green bell peppers. I like the colored ones, so like yellow, red.
The flavor.
Orange. Flavor. I like the tri-colored ones. I even like the little mini ones. But I use real butter. There is no margarine that will go into this food.
Oh, that means you know it's going to be good because that's the granny cooking food.
Mm-hmm. We use real butter.
From scratch type of stuff.
I use Irish butter too. So Kerrygold is my girl. What else?
I never heard of Kerrygold, but I'm going to check it out.
When I did a baby shower the other day and I left some Kerrygold at the baby shower because the guy's whose house it was, he said, "Oh, this that viral butter, from TikTok." And in my head, I'm like, I've been using this before TikTok, but here, you want to try this here?
Oh,
so
okay.
I left them like two.
You should come out with your own seasonings then.
I do. It's in the process. That's why I'm like, I have my own. It's in the process. I haven't had the time to really sit down and like package up everything and like get it out because I'm busy like during the week and stuff like that. But I have to take a week. I want to take like 2 weeks out where I'm doing nothing but seasonings and doing nothing but butters, and then I want to hire somebody to be in charge of that. Yeah. Because I won't be able to run that and do my cooking. I was trying to get a job. Can't do that.
She don't like to work. She like to do her own 9 to 5.
I wanted a job, but I can't. Only because what if somebody called me tomorrow and be like, "Hey, I need you to cook." Like, so I'm going to tell my job, like, "Hey, y'all."
You know what? Because you want to do what you love. How important it is, and I'm going to get into some real questions now. How important it is to do what you love. How can you?
It's so important. If I woke up every day and was miserable going to the place that I went to, I would cry. I've been there before. I worked 3 jobs at one point and was miserable every day of waking up, going to those 3 jobs. And then one day I just quit all of them. I was just like, I can't do this no more. And then I worked at a dispensary, and working at the dispensary was great. I love weed. My nickname is Indo. Like, period. I don't know. Like, my nickname is Indo. I love weed. Going to that job was amazing. It wasn't for me no more. It wasn't where I was supposed to be. And then I ended up working at the Marathon, and that was great too. Like, I woke up and was happy to be at work. Yeah. Like, Crenshaw and Slauson was home for me. Like,
that's dope.
It was literally like home. Like, even sometimes being over there, it's like being like a nostalgia feeling. Like, I could feel like this was home.
I love that. Well, you know what? I have a question for you. What made you get into cooking besides that you love eating?
My dad. Well, I come from a family of people that can cook. My great grandma, she could cook really, really good. My dad's side of the family, No words. Like, they from the South.
Oh, so, South cooks is different.
Mississippi. Like, my family from Mississippi. My mama's side is from California. My grandma can't cook. So
Your granny can't cook?
My granny, my mom's mom. My mom's sisters can't cook. My auntie Trisha can't cook.
Oh, don't name all the names. They gonna be
Auntie Gina. My mom's sisters know they can't cook. Y'all know they.
So what made you get into? Why you wanted to cook?
Okay, so one year, my granny had to watch my nana, because if she heard me say my granny, she'd be like, "What?" My nana had to watch us because my parents were going out of town, and we were mad because we know Nana can't cook.
Oh.
So my mom told her, like, if you need it, like, if anything needs to be cooked, have India do it.
Okay.
Like, it's my time.
Yeah, it's your time.
I was a sandwich queen, like, you know.
Oh, okay.
Making sandwiches. Me and my homegirl Saucy was just talking about this the other night. Making sandwiches, sandwich queen. Any sandwiches you needed, I was that girl. And what the same thing? A chicken salad. Like, I would make salads like really, really good. So I cooked dinner for us, and my grandma kept talking about, like, I don't know why she didn't want me to do it. Like, you know, you're a little kid and all this other stuff. And I'm just like, chill, lady. I got this.
Right.
Clearly you can't cook. That's why she want me to do this. And it's weird because I have an older sister, so why you didn't ask her to do it?
Because she knew you had the sauce.
But I'm the one.
Right. I got you.
Not the two. The one.
Not the two. The one.
The one. So from then on out, I want to say I was probably like 7 or 8 when it happened. And I was cooking. Like, you know, I just been perfecting my craft and enhancing this flavor ever since then. And then my dad got sick.
You had to start cooking for him?
I don't remember what year it was. It was probably like, I know he had his like first heart attack in 2000. No. It was like 2011 he had got sick, and he couldn't eat anything with salt. Mm-hmm. So everything had to be changed. Like, we got rid of the little blue girl, the blue salt with the yellow girl on it. We got rid of that. Mm-hmm.
She got rid of the salt.
The salt. I sometimes use Himalayan pink salt if I want to have some salt. I don't use like regular sea salt, but like the white one, I use like the pink salt. Oh, okay. If I want to add like anything. But other than that, if it's natural salt in there, we good. But if it's added, we don't want it.
Okay.
We don't want that.
Also, so getting on cooking and things like that, what motivates you now more than anything to be an entrepreneur and to do what you love?
My happiness. So this makes me happy, and I get to wake up every day doing something that I love. I get to wake up and feed people. Everybody needs to eat.
Yeah.
Everybody has to eat. There's not one person in this world that does not need to eat something. It's like if I was a hairdresser, you need your hair done.
Right. Like, I need my hair done right now.
Me too. Jonette.
Juice by Nisha.
Right.
Okay.
Hint to our hairstyles.
But yeah, everybody needs to eat.
Everybody needs to eat. I know that people eat my food and dance. Like, you was dancing. If we had the
music,
like, you know, if you know what I'm saying, if we had the audio, I mean the clip from last time, she was dancing while she was eating my food. So
yeah, I'm like, it was a lot of good sauce.
I can see how my food makes people feel. So that's just people, like, you know, it's everything for me. I know that like, even with me teaching people how to cook, if I could teach you how to do something that I do, that's amazing. Like,
I really need you to teach me because my boyfriend is eating the same things every week.
I know you just told me you made him breakfast.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I made him breakfast for dinner because I didn't. But
she said he like it.
But he loves breakfast food, so he can eat breakfast at any time.
Oh, well, I'll teach you some new breakfast food.
Okay, well, teach me some flavor, some stuff. He'll be like, you know what, we can go to a cooking class together because he needs to cook for me sometime too.
I'll come to y'all.
You know, that's
and I'll do a couple ones for y'all. Yeah, we can record it.
You send me Gloria number, remember?
I sent you her Instagram.
Okay. I don't know why I just remember.
And her name is Annabelle.
Oh, Annabelle. Oh,
you got called her Gloria.
Why? You said something about Gloria.
Her name not Gloria.
Okay, I got it mixed up.
It just says globals or something like that, but I think that's how you say balloon in Spanish.
Oh, okay. Let's not, I'm going to cut this part out. Anyway, so question. We were talking about flowers earlier, and rest in peace to, what's his name? Sorry, Takeoff. He said on the show that he wanted to give his flowers while he's here. Who is somebody you want to give your flowers to while they're here right now? It could be to yourself as well.
I don't know.
You want to give them to yourself?
Yeah. I want to thank me.
Snoop said it.
Snoop Dogg, I put in all this work.
I hear you.
Shoot, I'll give flowers to anybody that's out there doing it. I'll give flowers to you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll give some flowers to you. But anybody that's out there doing it, like, you deserve flowers. If you know that you wake up every day and you are out there living in your purpose and living in your dreams, that is
enough to give the flowers to.
Your flowers are there. Like, but I did see you talking about when he was on Drink Champs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sad about Takeoff.
Yeah, that was something different.
Yeah.
That was one of those, those moments where you be like, wait, what?
Who?
Yeah, who?
Why would they do that to him? Like, because, I don't know, Takeoff is my favorite Migo. I'm a huge Migos fan. Like, I would probably put a lot of my friends on Migos. Like,
see, and that's what, I think what hurts people the most is that when people, like, even when Nip died, it's like he didn't mess with nobody. It's not like he was the person out there messing with people. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when it's somebody like that be to themselves, that don't really mess with people that fuck with their circle, you really feel some way. And, LA felt so crazy when that happened. It still feel weird that happened to him. May God rest his soul. But another thing I want to ask you, and I don't want to ask you this on, I want to ask you this on the woman tip. I ask every lady this now. When was it a moment in your time in your life that you realized that you became a woman?
When my dad died. Mm-hmm. When I became an adult.
Yeah.
When I had to start taking responsibilities. What I say? 25, I was able to rent a car then. Because before then, I wasn't.
Yeah.
So he died when I was 25. That's the age I feel like.
And what made you feel like that? You just had to get
your beneficiary.
You had to get his shit together, his stuff together.
I had to become, like, I don't know, I had to be there for my brother, for my mama. I had to be that person. Stuff start having to go in my name. Like,
it was weird for you?
I think so. I don't know. It just made me become like, oh my God, I don't got my daddy no more. I don't have, like, shit is real.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what it was. Like, shit is real. Like, because, you think that you always think that you'll always have your
somebody,
parents.
yeah.
You always have them to lean on and to, like, support you. My daddy was everybody's support system.
Yeah.
For everybody, not even just in my immediate family, his brothers and sisters, all of that. Like, he was.
Yeah, I know
he was that person. Like, even his friends, like, sure, it's still people out there that owe my daddy money. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, he was that friend.
Like, that person.
That friend that, like, if you needed it, he had it. So once I didn't have that no more, I knew that I had to
grow up.
Like, it wasn't about me no more. It was about, okay, how would this affect Diamante? That's my little brother. How would this affect my mom? Like,
So you was moving and you was thinking big after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, you got to think big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we leave, I have one more thing for you. I have a game for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I play this game with some people, and I think you will do good with this game. It's a LA game. How much do you love LA? So we're gonna start with some questions. You say, this or that. Fox Hills Mall, Beverly Center.
Fox Hills Mall.
We still call
not the Westfield.
Not the Westfield. The Fox Hills Mall. Okay. Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers.
All day, even if they losing?
All day.
LA Chargers or Rams?
49ers.
Oh, well, my man's a 49er fan, so I'm there too. Yeah, okay.
49ers.
San Francisco. Day parties, night parties. What you want to do?
I want to start getting drunk early.
So we doing a day party.
Yeah, I'm a day party girl. I love day parties.
Why do you love day parties? Because I love them because we get to go home early.
We get to go home early. If I'm going out with my friends, we don't go to the club till 12.
Oh, I'm sleepy.
I want to be in bed.
Yeah. It's time to be, I want to be cuddled up.
Day party, I could get drunk at 12. And be home by 6. If I'm going to a nighttime party, I am going to have to start getting ready at 6. Probably, no, not even get ready at 9.
Yeah.
To go out, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
I could be at home in bed.
Okay, what about this one? Staples Centers or the Forum?
Okay, so the Forum was closed
for so long. But it's open now. The traffic is horrible.
Let's Staples Center. Ain't no crypto. Staples Center. Because I grew up and my daddy was a scammer.
Okay.
My daddy had season passes to Laker games.
Everything.
So I grew up with that, like season passes to Laker games. LA Sparks. We didn't go to Clippers. That's why I'm just like,
Lakers.
But definitely, and it was at the whatchamacallit? Staples Center.
Okay, I got another one for you. I just had it. I just said it in my head and I always forget it. What is it? Janine, you just had it. Not Staples Center. The other one I used. LA tacos or LA soul food?
Oh, I remember this question, tacos. Because soul food is non-existent in LA unless you come to me.
Tell them again. Say it in the mic. Say check 2 or 2.
Soul food is non-existent in LA unless you come to me.
The flavor.
Unless you book a catering with me or a private dining, you will not get any soul food. I don't care who, what, when, where, why.
Okay, so West Side baby, East Side baby, who are you?
I'm an East Side baby on the low. On the low, don't nobody really know that. It's crazy. Like,
but you be on the West Side.
Okay, so I grew up in Hawthorne, but my daddy and my mama, they from the East Side. So my whole family from the East Side. No, your
grandmama stay where your mama stay.
Where your mama stay, where your daddy stay. My great grandma grew up like the house on 84th and Central. You know what I'm saying?
40th and Butler for me.
You said what?
40th and Butler.
That's not even the East Side though.
No, I'm West Side.
Oh yeah, okay. That's something like that. Yeah, that's not the East Side at all.
I'm 40th and Butler.
That's Vermont. You a West Side baby.
Burning over there.
See,
A1 burger.
I went to
Tams.
Oh, A1 burger. Oh my god.
Yes, lit.
I need one right now. I went to elementary school on Fig and 61st. So I went to 61st Street School right there on Fig and Gage. That's what I'm saying. I'm an East Side baby on the low. People just don't know it.
But you be on the West Side.
West Side, like, because, this is where
I
went to school at. Like most of my friends are from over there. I probably just got my family members, but Compton and 76 is stomping grounds.
Oh, okay.
If anybody knows.
What high school you went to?
I went to Lusinger.
I went to Westchester.
Yeah, I went to Lusinger. That's what I'm like.
And we thought Lusinger was in the hood, and I went.
And it wasn't. It was in Hawthorne.
Hawthorne is not the hood.
That's only because of how because we used to have riots and stuff.
Like, yeah, y'all did, and I'm like, wait. So Lusinger was in Hawthorne all this time, and we used to be scared to go to Lusinger. Wow,
that's because we had we got the Samoans, and the
y'all was lit
up there.
Y'all
it was lit. We had riots all the time. Like Lusinger was known for that. And then I remember like it was even like a rumor if you went to Lusinger you was gonna be gay or something like that. Like the girls, wow. Like because it was a lot of studs that went there. It was just Lusinger was Lusinger. Hawthorne is a melting pot of people that come from all over.
Yes, that's honestly true.
You have to think about it. And then it was like. when I first moved to Hawthorne, I had white neighbors. Mm-hmm. So growing up, I grew up with white people. Then we start coming in more because my neighbors, everybody was white. Right next to me was white. Right next door to me on this side was Filipinos. The house on the corner, white. The other house on the corner, white.
Everybody was white.
Everybody was white. My neighbor had a swastika tatted on him. Like, that's how white it was.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So, that's how white it was.
Well, before we go, I want you to give advice, and we did get a little bit on your cooking, but you really, really know India. You got to go check her out, her page. Make sure you follow her at what?
India. It's India with 8 A's. Or you can...
8 A's?
Yes, 8 of them. India. I got that from this lady. She used to say my name like that working at Target. She'd be like, India. And it would annoy me, but it's just like, oh, that's cute.
Okay, so well, where can they check you out, and can you give the people some advice?
You can check me out on Instagram. You can email me too if you need any like quotes or anything like that. It's the flavor is here catering@gmail.com. My Instagrams are India with 8 A's and then Chef Indo with 2 O's.
Okay,
and then my advice.
Yeah, what's your advice for any entrepreneur out there?
Can't stop, won't stop. Literally, do not give up. If you think that, like, oh my gosh, today I don't have any clients, or I've been at this for this long. Literally, go back. If it's not working, go back to the drawing board and find your niche. Mm-hmm. Find out what works good for you and execute the fuck out of that shit.
That part.
Literally, go for it. Do not stop. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, because people fear what they don't know. And people are always going to be scared of what they see you. Like, people are scared of progression for some reason. They can't see you doing better than them.
Yeah.
And if they hate, let them hate. Because 50 said, let the money, pile up.
Yeah.
Like,
if they hate, money
yeah,
exactly. Something. Watch the money pile up.
Exactly. Let them hate.
You know what?
You're not doing nothing right if they not hating on you. It's so many people that I'm sure they be mad at the way that I have so much confidence in my food, but they cannot tell me that my food is nasty.
And since we had that conversation about food and life, I want to say this. I appreciate you, India. I give you your flowers today. And I do want you to know that you are a representation of LA and you're doing it well.
Thank you.
And that's on that note. She tried to be. And that's on.
Mary had a little lamb.
On that note, this is the episode of GVIBEZ with your girl G9 and my girl India. Make sure you check her out. Follow her on her IG. And make sure you get that quote so you can get that food. We got baby showers and everybody pregnant. Go get your food.
Mm-hmm. Baby showers, meal preps. And I'll teach you how to cook.
She'll teach you how to cook.
If you need that flavor.
And that is a brand new flavor in your
ear.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.